Luo Yunhai's expression turned heavy, and he looked at the shaking Yue'er in front of him. He came next to her and snatched the azure flame bead. Then shouted, "Soldiers, give me all your divine sense." "Yes!" Flying Tiger Army shouted in response as everyone powered their power like a tornado into Luo Yunhai. Luo Yunhai shivered, almost unable to take it all as blood seeped from his mouth. But he didn't care, focusing all the power into the bead. The azure flame once again exploded, releasing a large fire snake. Yue'er cried out, "What are you doing? Give it back now." "Ha ha ha, it's too late." Luo Yunhai chuckled, "Miss, I now control the bead and only I can maintain its power. If you take it, then the defense will fail and I'll suffer its backlash, dropping dead. You're brother Juo's disciple, so I don't think you're going to make such a rash decision." Yue'er's heart tightened, giving up soon after. She should have been the one defending him, but now. Luo Yunhai chuckled, "Miss, hurry up and leave. If I die, then just tell brother Juo it has nothing to do with you. There is no way I can hide behind a woman's skirt in the face of danger. I am the Luo clan head." Luo Yunhai shouted and focused all his energy. The azure flame on the bead went crazy as it flooded out of it. The Flying Tiger Army was also standing at the ready to face their enemy. Yue'er was stunned, and then added her own soul power to Luo Yunhai. "Miss," Luo Yunhai started, "with your wounds, how can you do such a thing? Just leave this place while you can." Yue'er frowned as she turned stubborn. "Master gave me that bead and there's no way I'm leaving here without it. We'll stop the soul attack, then you'll return it." Luo Yunhai looked at her deeply, then shook his head with a sigh. "Cocky much? You actually want to stop my Dipper Sword Soul?" The person snickered at them. "I'm unlike that Elder Zhu in the third layer, nor is my soul weaker. You have no chance of blocking it with your cultivation." The person shouted, and the sword soul increased its plunge. The heavy pressure increased even more, making the earth crack under their feet and kicking up a cloud of dust. The azure flames were shaking before it struck, about to crumble at any second and making Luo Yunhai and the army cough blood. The azure flame snake was also weaker. The person had a sadistic smile as he watched them suffer. His power was far stronger than the previous one. They may be 100,000, but it was not enough to even take one of his attacks. They were going to perish, without a doubt. Shaking his head, Luo Yunhai turned to Yue'er. "Miss, it seems you lost your chance to leave. We shall die together. Is dying alongside me not fitting for clan head?" Yue'er cocked an eyebrow. Luo Yunhai chuckled. "No, this may be the only upside in our demise." Yue'er grinned and closed her eyes as she waited for the sword to drop. The terrible pressure had sapped most of the azure flame's power. The glinting swordage came closer and closer, ready to crush this 100,000 army. "Yue'er," Yueling cried out, wanting to help, but she still had an opponent to deal first. All she could do was watch her baby sister die. The other demon scheming sect experts were tangled in their own battles and could not give aid either. The disaster seemed imminent. Zhuo Fan, who fought sect leader Zuan, had no intention of helping either. Though he could do it in an instant, he did not. He wanted to see after all these years if the elders and venerables he arranged would jump to the rescue. If they proved unable, he would give them a thorough lesson back home. If they proved unwilling, a house cleanup is in order. "Luo clan head, did you know? I've always been someone's burden, unable to die even when I wanted to. Then I met Master and my life finally changed, though there hasn't been much to change my mind. But now, I want to live on, just when I'm about to die." Yue'er no longer looked at the sword and closed her eyes as she felt death creeping in. Is it karma, or providence? Luo Yunhai gave her a deep look and held her hand. "Death may come at any time. All that matters is that you make it worth it. Though now, in the face of death, I don't think it's that bad." Yue'er giggled, no longer afraid of what was to come. Face twitching, the elder of the sword soul was annoyed. "For God's sake, if there's one thing I hate most, it's seeing couples getting all lovey-dovey before death. Stop ignoring me." He made a sign and the sword soul sped up. its sharpness making their heads hurt. Their time of death was swiftly approaching. However, a burning light flashed and a scorching ball of fire appeared before the two, striking the heavy sword soul. The longsword and the fireball separated, but their power swept the area, making the weaker ethereal stage experts falter back. The longsword returned to the person's side and caused him to shiver as blood spilled from his mouth. He stared back in anger. He, it seems to me the Luo clan got itself a madam. That's a cause for celebration, ha ha ha. An elegant figure in white floated down before the army. Luo Yunhai was overjoyed, Sister Zhu. Zhu Qingjian looked rather pale at this moment, her breathing ragged, yet she still put on a smile. Kia Yanhai coughed, wiping the blood and walked next to her. Clan head, we came to help Steward Zhuo, so could you possibly keep your mind on track? Old Kia, that's my line, a mocking voice came from the side, Li Jingshan. In the Luo clan, you're one of the few couples back home. True, indeed. On the other side were heaven and earth sages, expressing their approval of Li Jingshan's words. Seeing everyone here, Luo Yunhai was overjoyed. Yue'er was stunned. She knew ethereal stage battles were savage, so how did they finish their fights so fast? But looking at them closer, they could see blood. Luo Yunhai's brow shook. Elder Li, how could you? Looking at the blood on him, Li Jingshan chuckled. It's nothing, this is just the price for cutting the fighting short. What? Luo Yunhai looked at the 5 of them and saw each bearing a wound. Some even a dozen, but they did not care. This made him tear up. He knew they risked their own lives by foregoing their battles to save him. This great favor filled him with gratitude. Zhuo Fan grinned. Heaven, earth, water, fire and madness, the 5 high venerables he got for the Luo clan didn't let him down. 24 more ethereal stage experts showed up on the 6's side. There were now 30 ethereal stage experts. 8 were in the 6th layer, 10 in the 5th, and the rest were in the 4th and 3rd layer. While on Luo Yunhai's side, only Li Jingshan and the sages were in the 6th, with the power couple in the 5th. The Luo clan was at a clear disadvantage. Mystical Heaven Sect's 30 ethereal stage experts had them surrounded with a look of scorn. Where's the fire? Ha ha ha, you ran all the way over here. Just to save some radiant stage and profound heaven cultivators? Now you're in an even worse state, with them as your shackles that seal your fate. An elder with a large mustache laughed.